everybody. Rolling the Street Knowledge Podcast. You know what it is. You rolling with your boy Big Bootsy.
And Jenna Law. How's everybody doing this evening?
Yeah. We
What's
back.
going on?
We back. Episode 2. I got some real hot for y'all. It's only gonna get hotter and hotter each episode, man.
That's
each
right.
show, you know. So y'all know how we giving it up. We're giving it up to y'all. We want to bring y'all up to date with all the, the update politics. We're gonna give it to y'all what's going on in entertainment. And we want to give some good knowledge as well. From the streets to the boardroom. That's what my co-host Jenna Law says. I like
That's
that.
right.
So what's good though? What you been doing today, man?
Just be working.
Okay.
You gotta grind.
Yeah,
Never stop.
Yeah.
So.
We gotta eat, man, one way or another. And not just that, we gotta eat more than one way, man.
That's right.
So
Definitely educate our people so they can eat more than one way.
exactly. What you been doing this week? I still gotta ask that.
Just really like in the salon more so. Traveling a little bit
Right.
for the show and stuff, and doing some filming.
That's what's up. Oh yeah, I seen that on your Instagram.
Yep. And it was
I
dope.
thought she was at home or something. She out working. She
No,
ain't tell me
I'm
about that. You snuck
Man,
that one.
look,
Y'all still filming the
still filming messy.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, here and there. I just hadn't been like posting it that much,
Right.
but yeah, we still doing that.
That's
so
what's up.
It's a lot going on right now.
That's what's up.
What about the restaurant? What's
really,
going on with that?
The restaurant's lovely. Waiting for the actual permit to come in the mail so we can serve liquor. We want to open everything up with a bang. We don't just
Definitely.
want to open it up with food and have a boss sitting there.
Right.
So that's how we're doing that. But everything's good. Everything's love.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, everybody, man. The whole town is talking about it actually without
Yeah.
no promotion. So that's a beautiful thing, and that's a blessing in disguise that God sent us. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
definitely a blessing. No promotions.
So guess what? I got something real hot. Well, you already know. I got something real hot for y'all right now. I got this guy, man. He's been working for years, man. Years. Before I even knew him, I used to hear him on the radio a lot down in Greensboro. And then, some kind of way we connected through a mutual friend. And this brother, like, been a brother to me ever since, man. We never looked back. So I think I had to bring this to y'all for episode 2 because we're making history right now. I had to bring in one of the hottest, strongest, smartest record label persons I know, and he still is a radio legend. So let's don't get that twisted. So I got to give it up for my boy, man, Wale Coyote, man. What's good, y'all?
Hey, man, I really appreciate you, man. I really appreciate that introduction, Bootsy. Thank you for those that don't know, man. Big Boots is a street legend in the music business, and definitely it's an honor, bro, to be here with you. We're right here in Denver, Colorado, where the Golden Storm. We got my man Luke Nasty over here in the back, 6, all these guys, So once Bootsy called and said, yo, you on right now, we have to stop everything and just keep going in, So,
Man.
Put some streetwear.
Well, let me let you know, that wasn't just an introduction, though. That was just the truth, my brother.
I really appreciate it.
In real life, man. And I appreciate you in your busy time, stopping to do this for me and, my co-host, Jenna Law. You haven't met her yet, but you will. I was trying to connect us in Miami. She was in Miami the same time we was down here.
Yeah.
So,
man.
So, let's get into some things, man. Can you let them know, where Wale Coyote come from and where he's going and, what make Wale Coyote tick?
Well, first and foremost, came here when I was a kid from Lebanon. There was war torn Lebanon, a lot was going on. My parents brought us over here for a better life, and when I got here, I was privileged to be around hip hop music, and that spoke to me before I could even speak English. The music spoke to me with culture, the rebellion, all of that. So I really know how to watch videos and speak English by watching the videos. So I started really getting infatuated with the music business at an early age. Shout out to R.I.P. to my man Dana Lucci, Mixmaster D. He was a DJ down the street from where I used to live at. And so, the main rapper for the Busy Boys was his crew was Bill Ski, who did the first Jay-Z album. So I was around, legends early on that was unbelievable. Mark Sparks, guys that were really DJ, Polo, incredible for what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Ski? What about Ski?
Yeah, Ski was part of the whole beginning.
Right.
There goes my man Luke Nasty.
Luke, what's good, baby?
Hey, what's going on?
You already
What's
know,
going
right?
on?
Look at the closest. Look at this. Look at this shirt right here.
Oh man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
My man wasn't paid in full, so look.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, guess what though? I'm gonna make some shirts with my scene from Paid in Full, and they're gonna say everybody eats.
That's right.
Everybody eat, B. I'm gonna put those out for putting that out for Otis Records
Right.
for us.
Right, that's it.
For what we doing. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So my co-host wanted to ask you a few things. She's intrigued.
So yeah, definitely. Where did the name Wale Coyote come from, though?
I was gonna give the story before I had to show y'all the real time on what was happening. So the story was Dana Lucci, RP, he was the DJ of the group, the Busy Boy. Will Ski was the lead rapper. Dana used to always call me Wale Coyote, and I hated the name. So Dana would always say, "Yo, this is gonna be your name," and I said, "No, it's not the name. I don't want this name." And like nicknames, you never want to be called something. He's like, "Well, I'm telling you, this is the name." So kind of like just stuck. I couldn't get away from it. And that's really how that name came about.
That's what's up.
Okay.
So, what made you take that big decision to leave radio? Because you was in a prime time spot,
definitely.
and a lot of people don't know that. Some people would never give up a spot like that to take another job, and not even fearless enough to give up a spot like that for another job.
My whole life, I had no plan B. So I said to everybody, I'm gonna go get on radio. I'm gonna lock radio down. I'm gonna unite the Carolinas, start a record label. I said it from the beginning, from the very beginning of back when I was in like middle school. I already knew what I was gonna do and how I was gonna do it.
Right.
And so the radio was the way out. And so when I was on radio for those years, when they moved me from the night show to the afternoon show, the night show had been my everything for like, I was doing that for like 14, 13 years. That's all I knew. So when I got to the afternoon, which was even a bigger slot, Ghazi, which was a good friend, cousin, brother, the whole shit, called me and was like,
Who is Ghazi?
I'm out here. Ghazi's the owner of Empire.
Okay.
CEO. I found him and me are like, we're like born a day apart.
Right.
We got the same name. We're like family. And at the time, Empire wasn't what Empire is today, but he's like, bro, I want you to come out here. And when I tell you, I didn't even hesitate. I said, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because I never really worked no job. Like realistically, my whole life was radio, music clubs. I never really clocked into no job in my life. All my friends were hustlers, and all my friends figured it out. And all my friends, most of them ended up in jail or dead or whatever, but some of them made it. And we, there was ones that were party promoters, and there was ones that were street guys. So at the end of the day, I knew that my life wasn't going to be a 9-to-5 life or really working for nobody. I had to make this work. We got a pioneer. Nobody respected him. Nobody gave. See, the problem was really why I went and did it, because I did so much on radio. I locked a lot of things down. I was already, owned my own club, had everything I wanted in life, everything that you want, then some.
That you put together.
Right.
But I never had to start. I was almost there. My artists were almost there every time. And this was an opportunity to go learn and build and create and understand how things work as far as in the digital space. Where better to go to San Francisco? Like if I'm gonna go to learn about YouTube and Facebook and algorithms and playlisting and Spotify, I'm gonna go to the place where all the stuff is out of, and that's where San Francisco is. Furthermore, guys is like, he's a really good dude, so I wouldn't have really trusted that with nobody else.
Right.
I knew he had my best interest in it. And I had to go out there to really it was just time, man. Everybody told me, you'll just know. You'll know when it's time for your life to make that decision. And I really went out there, bro, realistically, y'all don't really want to see my plan B. My plan B was going to probably put me in jail somewhere. So,
right. We don't need to know the plan B.
Glad plan A works.
We get it though.
Right.
Yeah, ain't no plan B. Ain't no plan B. So God gave me plan A work, and we're here now. That's really been the biggest. The biggest thing was that risk and having to do it and knowing that I can't come back home. Right. Well, I was going to come back to North Carolina with the record, so I was going to come back with the gold record. I was going to come back like the Olympic champ. We wasn't coming back with our tail between our legs, and I damn sure wasn't going to be a use to God.
Yeah,
That shit,
that's
man,
right.
that shit drove me crazy.
Yeah,
That's why
exactly.
I really left radio. Like the biggest thing that changed me in my life was I didn't want to end up the used to guy.
Right.
And I don't want to be the bitter guy. In real life.
We don't know nothing about that.
So where do you want to see Empire go?
Laugh, you know, we always laughing. You know, that's what we laugh. When you get to a certain age, you like, you just want to laugh. You don't do
Exactly.
anything else. That's it.
So what's your goal for Empire? Like, where do you want to see your company go? Like, how
Well, no,
what's
I mean, my company's Others Records, so his
He's
you know,
open.
I work with bro for I still work with him. You know, Empire is definitely gone to another stratosphere. For my personal goal for Others Records is to give the Carolinas the opportunity they never really had before on an independent level, to where everybody understands how to make money off of the music business.
Right.
Not without having, that once you become a profitable act, you can get more and more money going, and more so just expanding in other markets and other places that people haven't tapped into. I like to be the guy who discovers things early on.
Yeah.
And show people. So the goal is to put life on Jupiter and Mars.
That
Create a club on the moon. You know.
Well,
That's right.
Can I give him a quick story, real quick?
Yeah, please.
Like, this is the type of guy right here, that told me, yo, Boosie, man, me and Akinelli, when Ak seen you come around, he was like, yo, you was the piece that we was missing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and then you tells me, nah, definitely you're gonna be one of the executives of Otis Records. So you know how that made me feel, bro. And at the end of the day, I still have my own label that I'm working with, and you was like, you still can run your own label regardless. So I'm getting ready to pull a you. I'm getting ready to roll with my brother and push this Otis Records, because at the end of the day, I still can do whatever I need to do later on. This right here is more important because you already set the trend. And the trend that you setting is a trend that I wanted for a long time, to be able to have North Carolina on the map and artists to have a label to go to and we blow up like Atlanta. So you already got the blueprint started. Why not? It will only be smart for me to join the winning team, especially with somebody that's like a brother to me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And it's an honor, bro. It's an honor for you to do so. I mean, give y'all an example and a quick story. Like, we was in Miami, and bro really told us, hey, man, the camera is on the trunk.
Right.
Like, the most important thing was the camera and the video shoot. So
Right.
when it happened, the whole day would have been ruined.
Y'all was about to pull off.
One common sense, and if you got a person on there that would be an executive, somebody that can sit at the round table and tell you, no, I don't feel this way. Or yes. Or,
Yeah, y'all was about to
right.
pull off.
It challenges you. It's not we can get yes people all day long. Yes, company's gonna go down the drain. So when I told you that, it's a set of eyes, set of ears, somebody that's seen it, that understands it, that knows what the person's gonna do before they do it. And that one common sense situation, a person might have saw it and not even reacted, not even said nothing, and watched the camera just explode, and guess what would have happened?
Right.
Nothing. And guess what, that day everybody would have been mad at each other.
Right.
Ultimately, the day party would have been just terrible, and I can't believe we didn't shoot the video, and I can't believe he broke the lens, and we couldn't find the lens, and we rolled around looking for a camera. So
Yeah.
that one moment, it's the moment.
Yeah, it was confusing. It confused me because y'all was about to leave and roll off. And I'm like, you was like, I'm coming right back. I'm like, all right, bro. But what y'all doing with this camera? I ain't know if it was locked on the back of the trunk or what. And you was like, oh, hell no. Boy, thank God you saved that camera. The whole weekend would have been gone.
All weekend. So so that comes from realistically wisdom and common sense. And you can't buy that.
Nah.
You can't buy that all of North Carolina, Brick City, Jersey, the whole, everything.
Nah, damn right.
Legend in 2 sports, 3 sports, we consider rap.
Damn
well,
right.
So a guy like you has eyes and ears. That's why we go to Harvard, to learn from guys like yourself and myself who've seen it all, and they teach us what to do so we can be a lawyer and a doctor. There is no hip hop fucking school exec, record label, university. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You better learn that shit. And you got shit that and it's just common sense with everybody else. They don't understand it.
Yeah. Our team is incredible, man. Our team is incredible right now. What we putting together right now is getting ready to be some blazing hot history, man. So everybody better pay attention to right now what's going on in real life.
In real life.
Can we get into some other meat of things, man? Can you fill them in about, the Luke Nasty movement, how you took a brother such as himself from pushing his art to now the world knowing his art, 2 times platinum with 2 songs.
That was incredible, man. That was incredible. Luke is one of my talented dudes.
DJ Luke Nasty for y'all
DJ
that
Luke
don't know.
Nasty,
Yeah.
15 years old. I knew he was gonna pop. That's my little bro. He's definitely somebody that I probably could have started. I definitely know I could have did it with nobody else. Through the journey, we listened to one another. It was literally him and me on the road. I'm on driving. I'm the assistant, the CEO, everything all at one time, the manager. And bro,
Right.
really rolling to city to city to make it happen. And we went out there and we had agreed that we're gonna stay independent and we're gonna go out and touch every single person that we can. And we did all the radio shows. We went everywhere, man. It was just an amazing journey, but see people reacting to the record, #1 record in Atlanta. It was just like you dream and you hope for something for so long, and when it happens, you just pray that you have the right people, because oftentimes artists just turn around and be done with it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I feel like I did it. I'm done. And then that's it. And that happens a lot, bro. That happens a lot in this business. For some reason, like once the artist feels like they got to a certain level, they don't need the team no more. And bro wasn't like that, and that was an amazing journey.
That's why he's still successful, and that's why you still successful.
So what's next for?
Together this way, we're the mall together right now.
Yeah, exactly.
What's next for?
Crazy mansion party tonight with a bunch of wild people from Denver to the box.
I know that's
When
right.
I tell you, crazy.
What's next for you and Luke Nasty?
Well, Luke got a new project dropping. We got a compilation dropping. We got new artists coming on the label. He's been doing a lot of writing, a lot of placements, and we're just gonna stay on him. So as a label, as a whole, now it's time to form the Voltron and everybody, back one another. And Luke being somebody that's already proven, double gold, ASCAP, one about to go platinum, placements left and right. He's showing a lot of the younger guys as well how to maneuver. And for him as well, he just got started. He can make hit records in his sleep. So promise you, next few months you're gonna hear more.
Yeah, he made a hit record that quick. We was in the studio when you left out, man. In 5-10 minutes, Luke did something with my boy with Mike, man.
Yeah,
Quick. I mean, and literally that joint is a hit, and I know a hit when I hear one, man. In real life.
Talent.
Real life.
That's a beautiful thing, though, my brother. What it feels like after you see all your hard work, your hard work, and you walk in the club and they playing your artist shit, and you walk into the goddamn, or you up in the VIP just chilling, and that record come on and the whole damn club go crazy. What's that feeling like, man?
That's the only reason I do this shit for. Honestly, I swear to you, on everything I love, that is the only reason. And I came from DJing, so I came from trying to pick the hottest record, so to be a part of the hottest record.
Right, that's why I asked.
That feeling right there is better than sex, bro. Real talk.
Yeah.
I've never tried cocaine in my life. It's probably some coke shit. I don't know. I'll probably I don't know.
No doubt. That's what's up, man. I'm loving the energy. Now, I'm loving the team, synergy, his energy, him and his partner is crazy. The world don't know about him, but he's big down in North Carolina. Him and his, they comparing them to Ray Shrummer. You have them signed. His father is No Limit Larry on Power 98, and they not showing him no love as far as meaning. Just because your father is No Limit Larry, you're gonna be getting blasted all over the radio. He's working for his, so I like to say that part.
Right.
He's working, and he makes people like him. Yeah, people like him for him. His energy is bananas. And then homie out there, Miracle in Denver. The whole team is incredible. So now you added to the formula a Brooklyn native. Can I let you elaborate on that, or should I?
Yeah. So you go ahead, man. You can go ahead. I love how you put it together, bro. Put the words together.
Yeah, it's so beautiful, and it's so smooth how you doing things, and you making my energy going 1,000. That I'm getting ready to bring something crazy to Otis Records as far as energy and other brain power. With us three together, with the whole team and the unit, we getting ready to make history, like I said. So why I chose this person? Because you just signed him yesterday, and he been around, hanging around like he was signed, as if he was already signed, but he already was family before he signed. So that's what make it so powerful. What just happened yesterday in Miami with you and him. So I got to shout out Obasi. For people who don't know, that's Pop Smoke's brother, R.P. Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. That's his brother. And one thing about him, what you told me, he don't want to, be looked at like in his brother eyes, but he's going to still represent for his brother. But he want the world to like his talents. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what's big with him. So what it was like, and how did you how did you meet him?
Well, I met him through my man Six. Shout out to Six. Six and me had a
shout out to Six.
Previous endeavor and previous business thing that we were doing, and then one day Six reached out to me, told me about Obasi. But coincidentally, last year we were up in the Fight Club and International Peace outside the National P, Big J. And while we were in the Fight Club, he's introducing us to Fabio Foreign and Swipey, and we're really having a nice situation, a nice bond where Wu 2 times open up for them. They represent the Wu, and then I kicked it with Pop Smoke RP in the studio around that time in New York, and didn't know that the tragedy was going to happen, the hate had happened. And then when I met Obasi, I felt like this is like a long lost brother. His energy's amazing. He's a really nice guy. And
yes, it is.
Somebody that musically he's a genius, and I just felt like, you know what, I want to assist him and get his talent and everything to the world, bro, because there's no way that I'm hearing and I'm seeing the visuals and the rest of the world don't know what this is. They have to understand what's going on. So a guy like Obasi is like, the best part about working with somebody like that is he's really a good dude. And you can have a one-on-one conversation. And in fact, one of the negatives that I was told early on, imagine somebody says the negative is he's really a nice guy. So while, at this age, at this point in our life, Bootsy, it's like you wonder, why would somebody even think about that? But then you think about how nice guys not only trending Slash, but people expect some thug shit, or like you got to be a gangster or whatever.
Right.
But realistically, the music spoke for itself, and that was the best part. So I had to definitely and we're gonna rock out.
I can agree to that. His music is crazy. He made a hit in there too when we was in the studio at my boy Joy, man. Third World Dawn. I gotta shout my boy Mike out, Third World Dawn, for letting us come in the studio and work. But Obasi made some hot shit. And you know what I like about the movement, my brother? Everybody took their time and waited patiently to actually get on, their time to do their song. There's no like, man, that nigga taking up all the time, and it's love and it's respect and it's
one thing that I've learned throughout the time, Bootsy, was personality. Sometimes you may have like my real friends and your real friends can't be in that room. And no disrespect to my real friends that are gonna hear this. When I say my real friends, I love you guys, but somehow, some way, they're gonna, whatever. So
you can't take everybody.
When I look at these artists, I look at them as family. And there's a difference. When I say family, these are the people that you invest in. These are the people that you teach. Your friends are the people that you know, and that's that. And then they're going to be a certain way, and that's that. You feel me?
Right.
So my friends are the ones that we got to hang out with in the club. They can come to the studio. They can do whatever they want to do. But we have to understand who they are. So you can't just invite everybody to that. You got the wild out friends that you know.
Right.
You got the ones that can't handle it.
Right.
That's right.
Yo, Boosie, point them out. Point them out. Whoever,
Right. Exactly.
Quite well.
Exactly.
A lot of those guys.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, hold on, B. Relax, yo, Boosie. I'm telling you, that guy right over there. Because they got to try to
man, I used to have to stop a bunch of my dudes at the club from beating tear niggas up. After we tear them up, then we go outside and somebody else kill a nigga. What's gonna happen? Who they gonna blame? The motherfuckers they seen beat them up in the club, and we ain't even had nothing to do with it.
But and you're gonna catch the blame if you're the biggest name.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I try to always match personalities. That say, okay, this person can work with this person because not every, sometimes imagine Prince and Michael Jackson. How many times are they in the studio together? You know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes the ego won't allow two greats to be in there because, like you said, no, it's my song.
Right.
And then it turns into something else.
Right.
So before I get Prince and Michael Jackson in the same studio, I want to make sure that I can get, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr. You know what I'm saying? I can put the whole Beatles shit together for a little bit. That's what my mindset at. Because
Right.
I want to make sure everybody's cool with each other. Because personalities are going to conflict. And we both have mutual friends that we know is going to cause a problem.
Definitely. We definitely got to keep some of them to the side. Exactly.
Just for no reason. Whether they're artists or street guys or friends, it's just going to come in. And causing a problem doesn't always mean violence or causing drama. Just sitting there sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting there. You look at him like, what is he doing? Why is he just sitting there? You be like, so sometimes you got to make sure the creative and the guys' comfortability is number one. Make sure the females are comfortable, the males are comfortable, everybody's good and relaxed. They got plenty of weed, they got plenty of liquor, all the good shit.
Yeah, that good rapper shit, man. That good artist shit, Yeah.
Yeah. So that's big, but man, inshallah, bro, God willing, as we begin to build and grow this thing out, man, and not only we prosper, but this podcast goes to the moon, you know what I'm saying? And I hope and pray that all y'all involved definitely go up, and I always got your back, bro. So whatever it is, do it.
They can't stop powerful stuff, man. Quick, and then real quick before we let you go, you busy. They saying Dame hit me, and and another. I'm gonna get into something real quick about when I had Dame down here. As a matter of fact, when I had needed your assistance on the radio on 102 Jams, I called you up. No hesitation. Bring that brother through. Bring your nephew. Bring your nephew. Bring all your artists. You gave me so much love, and it made me look so good to my friend, my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it ain't easy to get a Dame Dash running through North Carolina like he's a regular person. And you showed us so much love. And, that was one of the reasons why I would never been backwards for you. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of Dame, he told me the other day, North Carolina's 3% behind on votes for the Democratic Party side, for Biden winning. They saying if we win North Carolina, then it's a great 90% chance Biden will win the election. So I want what's your take on it? What you think, and what you was asking, what you think we can do?
Yeah, definitely. Like what
What
do you think we can do as far as the election is concerned, as far as motivating people to get out and vote and make sure they registered and vote early?
You heard? Yeah, he's talking. He's talking. She's talking to you.
Honestly, bro, I just feel like everybody in this world should just vote for other records, bro. Like, at the end of the day, that's
Did he say vote for Otis Records?
I ain't mad
What?
I
ain't mad at you.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this, right? My little brother, right, Bryson Gray, be serious. It's my little bro. He got attacked because he supports Trump. Now, I do not support Trump. I can't support Trump because I can't say who I support. I can say this, right? At the end of the day, bro banged out so much money on 1 month worth of sales that I had to, not even a monetary thing, but the crowd supported him. For me personally, after the president just caught COVID, if y'all don't think it's a TV show and you trying to really figure out what happens next, you're just as insane as they are. Like, bro, we don't know what's happening. We don't know what's going on.
Right.
All I can tell you is, whoever wins, like, I just pray for the country, and I'm not going to stop living here.
I pray for the country, man.
Yeah,
I pray for the country.
And I just pray for the country, and I pray that, as a people got to get it together first.
Yeah.
And realistically, no matter who's the president, if you're getting the money from the PPE loans, or you putting people behind bars, or whatever it is that they doing, bro, like, you just got to live life for you and your family and be good to one another. Like, for real. So for me, with politics, if I start saying one way or another, I just hope, Barack Obama really was the last dude I voted for.
I'm loving how you answering this question right here. I'm loving this.
Because, and I spoke to Joe Biden before the election on radio. For a fact, I got it recorded. That's my dog. And Trump done bailed my man Bryson Gray and made him to the moon. So that was one of my lifelong goals. So at the end of the day, who am I rocking with? You know, I'm rocking with the OTHAZ for life.
Yeah. I ain't mad at
That's
you.
what I'm rocking with. I don't care, bro. Like, I care, but I don't care. You know?
Yeah, we care because the OTHAZ got things to do in a major way, for real. But my take on that is, you know, they well, not my take, but they saying they just want Biden to win because Biden is more easier going than Trump or whatever. So, you know, but Biden the one that created the 3-strike law, you know. And
but you know what? You know, only thing I can say this because my phone's on 3%, right? And so here's what I can say is this. The problem with the Biden world is that you're voting to beat Trump and you're not voting for Biden.
That's what everybody's saying.
The Party should have got a better situation where they should fight fire with fire. Get you a celebrity like Tom Hanks, or Oprah Winfrey, or Ellen DeGeneres, to where you go into, you got to battle somebody with the same way they're battling you. And realistically, those are the candidates. America's in love with celebrities. They in love with followers. They in love with
right. The star power is crazy.
Right now, all I hear, Bootsy, is I'm voting against Trump. I don't hear I'm voting for Biden. I don't hear none of my people that is around me ever say to me, yo, I'm voting for Biden. It's I'm voting against Trump, and that shit kind of disturbs me for the Democratic Party because I feel like they could hire me and I could you, and we could show them how to really get the votes and really hit the urban community the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You gotta be real to the culture, but you know, at the end of the day, bro, I love America. I do. It's the best country on earth. So
right. And you know that's coming from a brother that wasn't born in America. So I had to, you know, ask that question. But only thing about Trump, I do like. Yeah, we lost my boy, but it's all love, man. The show must go on. We not finished. So, anyway, what I was about to say, what I don't like about, well, what I like about Trump is he got brothers out of jail. You know, my childhood friends that was in there for life that I thought I'd never see again. Mm-hmm. So that's very important. You know what I'm saying? But it's very important to go vote because Trump got people, well, you know, white people. All white people is not bad, so don't get it twisted. Not. I got great white people friends. Right. Great, good one. I can call right now, go lay down in the house, eat good. If I'm somewhere stranded, send me some money. If I need it, whatever. But he got the other kind of white people thinking that they can just walk in the store and bump you and do what they want to you now. That never happened.
Well, that's because that's his agenda. Like Trump is not concerned about us as the urban community because we're really not who he is trying to keep or rally up. You understand what I'm saying? Like his agenda is the racist people, and that's why he said when he said the other night, it wasn't so much So me personally, I don't necessarily think he's racist. I think he's playing politics.
I don't think he's racist either.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's all a game for him. Just like I don't even know that I think he has COVID.
Right, that too. And that's what Wally was just trying to say.
Yeah, I don't know that I think
but
that
he's using really that star power to actually, you know, rile people up. And while he's riling these people up, they thinking they could do stuff to black people. I've been seeing videos where black guys is actually knocking motherfucking white people out. Like, they're saying little slick stuff to him. And I seen one, they pounded him out. He wasn't going out. They like, go to sleep, boom, go to sleep, punching him. And then they got the other one, yeah, you going to sleep too. Pounding him out. Go to sleep. You don't talk to me like that. Because they saying crazy stuff.
But I don't even think he cares about that. His whole agenda is just to get their votes.
And that's what they need to know. That's what his followers need to know. He really don't give a fuck about you.
Right.
You
not
know
at
what
all.
I'm saying? Really he don't. So I like that he getting people out of jail. So that's a plus for us, whether he give a fuck or not. He might did it just to get votes. He don't give a fuck about getting nobody out of jail, but he got him out of jail. That means God. That's God speaking. You know what I'm saying? For the people that's on the inside.
But look at how many people he's allowed to die, though. Like, I mean, so I'm not going to ban, like, I'm not completely, I'm not against a party at all. Like, I don't tell people vote Republican or Democrat, right? I think that you should vote based on facts.
Right, exactly.
And not based on platform. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So, I just feel like he didn't care anything about our health. He didn't care how many people lost their lives.
He wanted to get rid of healthcare. And see, that's all the bad side about him. You know what I'm saying? And tricking people to think that, well, he's going to tell you he's not racist, so I can't say he's tricking them. He's just doing marketing, making them like him.
Yeah, he just doing what he do.
He's just doing marketing.
And he influential, which is crazy, but he is.
He's been influential, right? You know, but y'all make sure y'all get out there and vote. North Carolina, we need y'all, man.
Definitely register to vote and vote early.
Just go and get it over with. It's nothing. If we do that and we win, then it'll be a better day for us. You know what I'm saying? So
Hopefully.
We still got to watch both sides because I don't think there's a worse president than Bush. Everybody was broke. Everybody was broke in real life. With Donald Trump, some money coming in, so hopefully Biden pulls some money in because whatever trick, whoever did this trick with the COVID is getting everybody unemployment. People ain't never even worked out unemployment now. 1,000 a week, 600 a week, whatever. But let's see when the smoke clear, who all go to jail. So that's getting ready to be.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna get very interesting. Now I want to ask a few things to you that's been on my mind. And then I might get back to politics. But I was just thinking the other day, why a lot of people don't like to hear the word no. I said, I got to get this one out of the way quick when we start airing. You know, some females, if you say, baby, I need to go get a girl might say to you, baby, I need to go get a pair of sneakers. And you say, nah, I can't do it right now. And they get mad going, and what, you know, and then vice versa for the man. Baby, she might just came in from work. Baby, I want to make love to you. Or baby, can you cook me a sandwich? And she say, no, because, you know, I'm tired. Like, why people don't like to hear the word no? Then you got some guys that ask you, can I borrow $100? I just went to the club last night. And you be like, I ain't got it right now. And they think you got money, and then they get mad at you because you said no.
I think people just want what they want when they want it. I mean, and that's basically it. We say that we want to hear the truth, and we want to. If you say no, it's fine.
So why they don't really respect the word no? How about that? Because I'm the type, if I ask somebody for something, they be like, nah, I can't do it right now. I ain't gonna get mad as soon as I hang the phone up, call somebody. Yo, man, that nigga, man, ask that nigga for $10. That nigga ain't that nigga tight.
I was going to say this.
He might have had to pay bills. He might have to do something. You never know what he might or what she might have had to do.
No, I agree with that. So I think everything falls back on who you are dealing with. The type of people you're dealing with is going to provide you with how they going to answer the question or how they going to feel about the situation. Like, if you're dealing with someone who's, you know, like maybe, I don't know, different.
Do you like the word no?
I mean, I don't think anybody.
If your man or your husband says no, not right now, baby, would you get mad?
No, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm gonna understand that. Like, okay. I feel like you gotta understand each other. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you because that's how I am. No, even if my homeboy told me, nah, I ain't got it right now. Oh, no doubt.
And first of all, you need to be able to have your own anyway, like regardless, in a relationship or out. If we talking about relationships, but you know.
So let's get into something more deeper. We're gonna go back to the politics situation. What's up with that woman, that
crazy woman,
that crazy
Candice Owens.
Oh, I'm glad you remember
the educated idiot.
Yeah,
she's just an educated idiot. I don't know.
Breonna Taylor, they are going crazy. She said Breonna Taylor got killed because of her own actions, but because of the person she was dealing with. And
there wasn't even the guy.
And they said that she said that the guy shot the gun when the police knocked at the door, and the police announced themselves because somebody said they did. A neighbor said they did. One neighbor said they didn't know that the police was over there. I've seen that. I've heard, one of the neighbors' mouth in an interview. And the dude shot and ran behind her, and then fired, and then the police fired back, and she got hit. She was like, and so the crazy lady said, why she was around a coward, basically, and he went and shot and then hid behind her. Like, y'all should be mad at him for doing that, which, yeah, we should be mad at him too. You don't run behind no woman. You push your woman to the side, kids, whoever.
Exactly.
That's what a real man do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they saying that ain't even how it happened. They saying she's saying that the police saying she got shot inside the house, but the neighbors are saying she was outside in the hallway. And the police kept stepping over her like she was a piece of nothing, garbage on the floor, going in and out the house doing the investigation.
So I haven't looked at the transcripts. I understand they released them. I have not looked over those.
Right.
But as far as Candice is concerned, I feel like she is just trying to get, trying to maintain her relevance to me. And she's trying to sell some books. Because she just wrote a book.
Oh,
so, and wow. I think she only sold like 90,000, which is a lot, but not a lot.
She's very foul. Nobody should buy that bullshit in real life.
Well, but look.
That's my opinion.
Listen, she hate our race, right?
Yeah,
so she gonna have
blacker than a motherfucker.
That
she got a white husband, from what I'm hearing. She got a white husband. I'm not mad at her. Mm-hmm. You know, love who you like. It doesn't matter what color. Right. That's what I'm saying.
But for you to hate your own race,
for you to talk like that, saying and then protecting what the police do. Meaning, and then she's going against Black Lives Matter, saying Black Lives Matter is really a fake organization, and they hide behind this or they create this. You know, people got to go see what she was saying, because I was shocked. Like, wow, you like really? I'm like, who is this bitch?
But this is the thing, is that's why she's creating this buzz. You know what I'm saying?
Bitches, I'm calling a bitch because that's fucked up.
Yeah, what she's doing is it's crazy.
That woman lost her life one way or the other. It doesn't matter how, but they get charged for shooting the walls. Right. And endangering people that didn't get shot.
And endangering people of another race.
That's like contradictory to me. That don't even make sense. And I don't care what race it was. They shot through the wall and endangered, so they get charged for that. The most less charged ever. Right. But they don't get charged for shooting the house. Oh yeah, and they said her house was under investigation. That was for the old boyfriend, not the new one.
Right.
And why would y'all run up in there? When they ran up in there, they didn't even find no drugs, no nothing, no guns, no anything. So, like, why would y'all still have her house under investigation if she got a new person? So that none of it makes sense, what that lady was saying.
I agree with that. None of it makes sense. But they say they have been investigating her for a while.
Yeah, with the old boyfriend.
Right.
Not the new one. So, you know, she's just talking to be talking, and she wants people to be riled up, and evidently she's a person who don't care about morals or what she stands for or who she's supposed to be, because when you do stuff like that, you're very ignorant, and you're doing that just to sell books, because I mean, I don't care. I'll get all the people that hate black people to buy my books anyway. It's all about the money for her.
But clearly, it's not a lot of people buying her books. 90,000, like,
that's a good
for who
thing.
she is not really a lot. Yeah. Like 90,000 for you or me. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of white people that like black people, but she don't
understand.
You know what I'm saying? That's on our sides. So she made a boo boo right there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do a little more research into her and bring this back up again. You know, probably on our next episode, because she really got to be like really put on blast. And then she tried to go at Cardi B. Mm-hmm. Cardi B, you stupid. You look stupid when you say this or you say that to the president, or when Biden was asking you questions. It doesn't. It does matter if you say silly stuff, but I think Cardi spoke well to be from, another country and English not all the way perfect.
Right. Well, what I like about what Cardi did was, Cardi has a platform and she's using it for people that she doesn't even have to use it for. She's using her platform. I see so many artists out here that could take their platform and use it to like help other people or use it in the way that she's using it, regardless if she can articulate well or not. Right. She's still using her platform and it's a passion from her heart. She ain't just doing it for nobody to click on nothing, to buy her music, none of that. She's doing it because this is what she really and truly cares about.
I agree. I could tell she spoke from her brain, not from something that was written down.
Exactly.
You know what
I'm saying? Candice, I don't know where the hell she's speaking from. I'm clueless about what she's doing.
Candice lost her entire mind. I'm sorry to say that.
It's like she hates her own race. Like I really think she has a problem as far as she doesn't want to be black. And that really is the bottom line.
Well, we're going to come back to her next episode. If not, we're going to still get back to her because I got to do some research on that so I can really speak articulate back
so
to
you can
her.
Articulate?
Yeah, back to her. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we'll have her on.
Yeah,
how about that?
Yeah, that'll be love. Yeah, I can't wait to go back and forth.
Well, let me ask you
street talk
something.
to the board talk.
Let me ask you something. I sent you a message about this. What you think about Tori Lanes and his new album and and all that, and when he dropped it and
I'm
what
going
he's
to listen
saying?
to it. I heard some of it. They saying that it was real clever for him to come back, and he acting, as if he's not, like he's poking his chest out.
So
and standing behind what he believed in.
So I listened to it. In its entirety.
Break it down for me. I want to hear.
Because I love music first and foremost. But
right.
So I don't. And this, I'm not even gonna get into what they did, what happened, him shoot, none of that. I'm gonna talk about the music. The music was excellent. Okay. He is a great lyricist. The album was fire. Okay, I'm just gonna really put that out there.
Right.
However, the timing that he dropped it, that was ignorant as hell. Who is his team?
Wow.
Why would you drop it now with everything going on with Brianna, with everything going on with you and Megan? I get that he wanted to release his thoughts and how he felt. I get that, but this time right now to release that and what he's saying was not smart. And I'm gonna tell you the next move he made to me that is gonna be detrimental to his career. Right. He mentioned Hov too many times. And it's don't get me twisted. Yeah, don't get me twisted. I'm not saying that if you mention be a hoe, like you just gonna, you know what I'm saying? But for real, if you mention one of them in the wrong way, you just might not
career might disappear later on.
I'm just telling you.
In real life. So he mentioned Beyonce.
You will have to listen to it.
I definitely.
He didn't mention B. He mentioned J.
As soon as I get in the car.
Yeah, he mentioned J.
Throwing that on.
And a couple things and how they had Megs back and da 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 da, and she letting these people put this in her ear, da 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 da. You have to listen to it, but I was like, why is this nigga doing this? I like Tori. Don't get me wrong, and his music is fire, but
I like his music.
It's certain things you don't say.
I can't say nothing bad about it, but yeah, when I hear it, then we probably be talking about this again if it's still relevant enough. If not. Hopefully he can get out of that situation that he's going through right now.
Yeah, I hope he can, but
it's crazy. That's crazy. Once you put flames on a fire, it's hard to put that shit out if you ain't got the right material.
That's right.
For real. You throw the wrong shit.
And don't accumulate no more enemies. Why would you do that?
Exactly. That shit is like bananas. But some people get, they, go off of ego. You know what I'm saying? Ego
will get you killed.
Kill a lot of people. Man. Get a lot of people killed or put you somewhere where you don't want to be. You wake up tomorrow like, what the fuck I'm doing in here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's crazy. And then, another thing, what we was talking about the other day, I want to get back to that. What do you think about that lady that did the video saying, I'm the side chick. I've been dealing with him for so-and-so years. Yeah, I know about his girl. His girl don't know about me. But I think I got rights to put life insurance on this man.
Right.
Because he's still basically kind of my man too, even though I'm the side chick. What do you think? And you
the side chick, you have no rights.
You are married, so you can, and you can elaborate good on this. I asked the right person.
I'm married, getting a divorce because of the side chick.
Okay.
So you might not ask the right question. Okay.
I asked the right person. So you might go. I don't want you to get deep into your.
No, and I won't.
I know that. I'm just saying. What do you think? You think that's
no? It ain't because of the side chick, but the side chick definitely, I'm sure, played a part in. In the demise of the relationship. But no, I don't think the side chick have any type of what you a side chick.
Right.
You have no rights. You only have rights if the wife released him, because you ain't got no holiday rights. You ain't got no insurance rights. Life insurance.
If he was in a hospital,
you really can't come to the funeral.
No, you can't even come to the hospital.
Right, no, you can't come to the hospital.
Yeah, the wife can turn the mom and the daddy down.
Yeah, exactly.
So how the fuck a side chick skip over everything? I just had to ask that question.
I don't know. I mean, when you sent me that, I was like, what? But no, listen. These side chicks are glorifying being a side chick, man. Yeah, I see why men doing what they doing, because these girls out here like, oh yeah, like I'm his side chick. Like I'm like, when the hell did that become like great?
And they loving it. You know they got the Dame got it on his joint, Dame-Studios.com. They got the side chicks of Charlotte. You know that, right?
That is terrible.
You don't know. You know.
I heard about it, but I did
about
not
to
know
say,
that
you
this
know
thing was
everybody.
real.
And you know,
This
I know you done heard it. I know you done heard
But
it.
look, I was like, this can't be real. Like, ain't nobody really doing that. That's crazy.
They really doing it. I watched it. I watched the episode, and it actually has good production, like a real reality show. I guess it is a real reality show. I don't want to take away from that show. I ain't mad at them, but it's a real reality show. I'm surprised they were saying that Love and Hip Hop. What's her name? Mona Scott.
Was gonna pick it up.
It was gonna pick it up.
That might be
supposed to
dope.
have been on VH1, but this was when they first started filming it. This shit should have been out. That ain't getting picked up. Plus Mona Scott, I think she left VH1 to do you know do her other things that she said she was like. But yeah, they had it's still, but Dame got it on Dame-Studios.
That's crazy. You know, I did an interview with this girl, this lady, and while I was doing the interview, I ended up talking to another woman, right? And the lady was telling me she was this guy's side chick. Long story short, she had to bring me back into the word. She was like, you know, in the Bible it says it's gonna come a day where it's like 7 women to 1 man. I said, if you don't get out my face with that, are you serious? Like, I'm telling you, women are really
but that's how it goes
this.
in Africa. What do you mean?
No,
us African kings supposed to have.
I believe y'all are kings.
7 and 8 and 9
Could
women.
You handle 7 women?
I'm just hell. No,
I'm just please tell me.
I ain't got shit to do.
I just want to know. Could you handle 2?
I'm just saying. But see, what we need to do is figure out.
Don't want to talk?
No, I can handle 2. You know, if need be, that ain't no problem. That's easy. But I'm just saying. You know, us as Americans, we only supposed to have one of each other.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But in Africa, we need to figure out how do they actually orchestrate that. Because they all not in the same house. And if so, maybe all of them is in the same. I don't know. I would love to get.
I know some here is all in the same house. And they're not African.
Speaking of African, I want to shout out to my African King production. Because they make all this shit happen. My producer, Jack Beats.
Shout out to y'all.
We gotta ask one of them how they make it work. Do they wear all 7 women out, or do they get wore out, or is it a sex?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it just about sex? I don't think it's just about sex.
It's about just we can have
family,
as many wives we want, and we can take care of all the women. Because the man's supposed to take care of the woman. Bottom line. So that means if you got 9 of them, you got to take care of them. See, that's the thing in America. We ain't got time to take care of those 7 or 8 households. That is tiring. It's like taking 10 women out to dinner. The average dinner when I go out to eat is about $200-300. Because, you know, I got my little drinks on the side and all that, you know. So it's about 2. Even if yours is 50, the other 250 probably on me for some drinks and eat. But that's $300. So that's $3,000. So $3,000 a week, that's $12,000 a month. Because you're going to probably go out at least once or twice out of the week.
Right,
if you like these women.
Right.
That's a lot of motherfuckers eating and taking out.
And that's all y'all doing is eating.
Yeah. No, that don't that don't make sense. Yeah, I hear you trying to throw shade or sneak that one in there. It might not just be eating, but you know, that's what happens when you go out. It's a tab of $300. Even if it was 2, that's $8 grand. $8 grand a month just to hang out with a bunch of women. I ain't got time for that. And you know, you come a certain it comes a certain time and age when you get tired of all of those headaches and worrying about that and gotta be over here. But some guys don't go through that. They tell a woman straight up, and some women just accept it.
They tell a woman straight up, what? Like, I have a couple women,
girl, or I got a woman, or I got another girl, or whatever, or maybe just say another girl. Even if they got other women, they just say a girl. You know what I'm saying? Some women, you know, all right, what that mean to me? I've had that, you know, back in the days, you know, in my little times. They like, what that mean to me? Especially when they like something, but. It's really a headache, and really, what are you doing with the woman that said what that means to me? Because at the end of the day, you ain't. As soon as she tell me that, you ain't even wife material. So
right, because what does that say about her?
When you come in at a certain age, it's exactly that's what I'm saying. It says a lot about her to me when she tell me that she trash. So if I'm either type of person that just want to go ahead and J. Or if I'm trying to find somebody that's perfect for me, then I wouldn't fuck with her if she, you know, said that. Because that could be a test question to tell her, you know, I got a girl. And then she's like, oh, well, man, you can't talk. Nah, I was just playing. Or either you gonna mess with her, or then in your mind you're like, nah, I ain't fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? So those type of women is a distraction to a person that's really trying to do something for real.
Right. And it really makes it difficult for women like me, that really want a monogamous relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying? It makes it hard for a go-getter. Right. Just like these girls is out, and I'm not taking away from nobody's hustle. If you can hustle, man, and you good with that, and morally you fine with that, then you do what you do. I just don't see how. Yeah, I don't see how you do that though. Like, why not come with your own and y'all, you and him work together and build something. That's what I believe should happen.
Most guys, think with they Johnson, and like I tell a lot of my boys, like, man, be careful who you rocking with out here. Like, all punani, I'm gonna use those words. All punani is not good punani. Don't mean that it ain't good. Meaning, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of you, releasing your energy. Cause after it's said and done, cause I ain't gonna lie, I've been in situations where after me and her, chilling, just laying, I'm like, why even do that? Like, I could have just waited. Or, most fellas, if you're smart, you would use your hand. I know you feel like it ain't manly, but before you go out there, either catch some or get somebody pregnant, because now y'all want to argue about, I ain't having a baby with you, and now you're going through it, or you have a baby with somebody that, you know what I'm saying? You would probably rather do that if you're smart. But most men think with they Johnson. Most men, when they laying there with a girl, she'll say no. They going crazy trying to grab it and take it and all that. I've been in situations like that. I'll just, all right, good night, go to sleep. A woman going to respect you more for that. You know what I'm saying? And you'll learn a lot more by trying to say no. And I can't make this up. My homeboys will tell you. I used to tell my boy Spitter. His name is Flo, and he used to be around. Zeke, young boy named Zeke. He was one of our producers. I used to tell all of them that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I've been there, done that. I used to be on tour. I done been in plenty places with Cam and all them, Jim Jones, and when we leave from the show, the doors are slamming. I done been with Puff and all them. When with me and McGruff, we was in DC, doors back and forth, the girls running through the hotel after the show. I've done it. With Damon and with the Rockefeller movement, doors slamming back with girls. You could be up all night, Jen. But you smart, lay the fuck down. I remember Cam would go to his room and go to sleep. Jim Jones too. That nigga go to the room and go to sleep. But the entourage out there having a ball. It's time to get up in the morning, everybody tired. Some niggas get left. When they wake up, call, yo, where y'all at? And we in a whole nother state. We'll hit y'all, get on the bus, get your ass back home. So those are signs of don't think with your Johnson.
Right.
You get, put in a position where you don't want to be at. A lot of guys lose their life worrying about some punani, man.
That's true.
For real.
It happens in real life. Like,
yeah, they'll lure you somewhere. And so, them type of women, man, you got to stay clear of them. So, what's on your agenda for next week? What you got going on?
I'm leaving. I'm going out of town tomorrow.
Breaking out on us.
Yeah, just for a minute.
Breaking out. You stay in the air, boy. You stay in the air. I know you're going to come back with that $1 million bag and be like, oh, shit.
Look, I'm trying. We need to go ahead and fly out to LA. That's the next pop right there.
No doubt.
We need to make that move.
Go see my brother Dame. I'm definitely coming. We coming to LA.
Definitely.
We're going to shoot your joint over there. I know I talked to you the other day about doing it virtual, but she convinced me we should do it over there. That's more, more powerful and, more intense. So, yeah, we're going to do that.
And definitely him talking about, like, voting over here and all of that. Like,
yeah.
Because that's so important.
We can get your senator on deck. That'll be love, too.
Definitely.
Right. So, that's what's up, man.
What you doing the rest of the week?
Oh, man. This week, I'm supposed to go to Miami, your little hometown. Your nice
It's always
space.
A good little
I'm supposed to go
class.
there. Yes. And then I'm working on a script. We're about to do a new movie. Me and my boy, his name's Johnny. We call him Johnny Hanson.
Okay.
But we also call him Jay-Z. not Jay-Z the rapper, but he's Jay-Z before Jay-Z the rapper, you know. But it's a movie about matter of fact, we ain't even go over yet, but it's about a man and his daughter. But we didn't finish going over yet, so I don't know if you want me to speak about it. Right. But we're about to do casting call for it. We're going to do casting call right here. We're going to do a casting call in Charlotte. And we're going to start filming immediately after casting call. So I'm thinking probably 4 months we'll be shooting.
Okay. So y'all are shooting local?
Yeah, we're going to shoot this one in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. You know everything about North Carolina right now. Well, North Carolina, New York, and Miami. That's what we've been doing right now. So that's on my agenda for this week. Besides going to Miami. So I love Miami. We having a good time down there. We building something powerful. So yeah, it's gonna start from here, Miami, New York, the sisters of New York. So
North Carolina is gonna be amazing. I'm telling you, I've been telling people they've been sleeping on North Carolina. Like
we about to wake them all the way up. We about to wake them all the way up, all the way. Yeah. So yes, I guess this will end episode 2. Hope to see y'all real soon. Don't forget, man, Premise Liquor, Kalaka, what's the other premise?
And make sure you vote.
Make sure y'all vote.
Early.
Vote please. ASAP.
Your life depends on it.
3%. Yep. Your life, whether you know it or not, it does.
And I mean for real.
It does.
Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
Peace.